are going to fly to G. I've got sunshine in my pocket and I put it on a rocket. Now it's flying all the way to you. I've got sunshine in my pocket and I put it on a rocket. Now it's flying all the way to you. I've got sunshine in my pocket and I put it on a rocket. Now it's flying all the way to you. We go ba 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 ba. We go ba 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 ba. You know you want it. You know you want it. You know you want it. So you should go and get it. I've got sunshine in my pocket and I put it on a rocket. Now it's flying all the way to you. I've got sunshine in my pocket and I put it on a rocket. Now it's flying all the way to you. I've got sunshine in my pocket and I put it on a rocket. Now it's flying all the way to you. I've got sunshine in my pocket and I put it on a rocket. Now it's flying all the way to you. We go. We go.
Hello friends and family, welcome to Driving Me Crable. We're so excited to announce that we have just passed our first goal, which was,
100 dates.
no,
Oh, sorry. Subscribers.
100 subscribers! Woo!
Awesome sound effects. Thank you.
So thank you to everyone who's subscribed. It means so much to us getting started. And if you are enjoying this video so far, please hit the like button below. That actually really helps us a lot. So
And the dingy bell.
the notification bell.
Dingy bell.
And subscribe if you haven't already. We're actually going to do a giveaway later this week, and we're going to share with you in the very next video about that. So we're just going to do like a random drawing of the 100 subscribers.
Very
and
sophisticated drawing.
give away something just fun and cool. Okay. So this video is about a new fun addition to our family.
A baby?
I'm definitely not pregnant.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yep.
Whoops. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had a Jeep. It was white. It was a 2012? 13. And I loved it. But it was super wobbly, and I thought, I
Had
don't
the
know.
death wobble, you called it.
The death wobble.
Yeah.
But I love just the Jeep life, and look, is that backwards?
Yep.
Sadly. So we decided that when we went on our first trip to Angel Fire, we ended up having to rent a vehicle while we were there, and we really felt like we should probably have a vehicle that belonged to us that we could tow. So you tell the story.
So we decided, and she wanted a new vehicle anyway, and it's old 2013, so we're like, let's go get a Jeep. So we went around looking, and we wanted a white one or a blue one, we decided, to kind of match the RV.
Mm-hmm.
So we went around looking, and we drove this one white Jeep, and we're like, well, this Jeep's really nice, and it's kind of different than everyone else.
I thought I really wanted a Rubicon. I was like 100% sure that I was going to get a Rubicon, but then we drove it, and I was like, oh, it still really has a death wobble, and I don't like that. So then we
Not
drove,
as bad, though.
Not as bad. So then we drove the Sahara, which I had a Sahara, so I didn't think I was going to like it, but then I drove it, and I loved it.
Yeah, it drives like a car. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
The newer one, yeah.
Yeah, but when we drove this one, I was like, man, that's really nice. And then we're asked, and the guy goes, yeah, we don't get too many in there. It's called the high altitude package. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll just go get one. Well,
But I wanted a blue one.
right, and my buddy owns a dealership, so I was like, I'll just call him up. He'll go get me one. No, it took like 2 weeks. He couldn't find one. He's like, damn, it's like, finally calling back, so they discontinued the blue. And that's why they're hard to find. With COVID, they didn't manufacture as many either, and you want a high altitude package. I'm like, okay, well.
So the fact that it was high altitude, because of COVID, manufacturers slowed down, and the blue has been discontinued, so they're not making any more. So those three things made this particular vehicle really hard to find.
Yeah. So
But then one day,
I was searching online and I found one. and Dorothy lived there because it was in Kansas. Dorothy lives in Kansas.
You're so...
Wizard of Oz. Come on.
You're a goof.
Anyway, so
So there was no tornado involved.
thank God.
But I said to Dan, how would it be if... Okay, so we found the car in Kansas. So I said to Dan, how would it be if, like, Monday, Nick and I flew up there and we got the car and drove it back? And so we checked flight prices. So the car was in Topeka, and Southwest, I had a whole bunch of, like, credit miles from trips that got canceled because of COVID. So I was like, I'll just use those. Well, I could only fly to St. Louis, Missouri, and the drive then is 90 minutes from St. Louis to Topeka. So I was like, okay, great, we'll do that. And
I was like, man, I hate to put her, because Crystal loves going to car dealerships. I mean, it's her favorite thing to do. I mean, she loves car salespeople. It's just, you know.
I hate a car salesman. I shouldn't use the word hate. I strongly dislike. I would rather see the girly doctor than go to the car salesman.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So, me personally, I like it. It's fun. But, so I was like, all right. And I told her, you know, you have to put up with this. And she's like, all right, whatever. So, I was like, well, we'll get you an Uber. You can just Uber there. But when I called them, they're like, hey, we'll come pick you up. And I'm like, that's pretty nice.
Yeah?
That's pretty neat.
Yeah?
So, you tell a story, because I wasn't there now.
Well, okay. Well, I was hesitant to, you know, deal with the car dealership people. But I was like, whatever. Dan already did the deal, so I don't have to worry about negotiating or anything like that. So Nick and I got up super, super early and went to the airport, and we flew to St. Louis, Missouri. And the dealership owner, his wife came and got us. And so we had a 90-minute drive. And we had the best time. Okay, and then we got to the dealership, and I met the rest of the family. So this family, they're called the Ellis family, and it's a family-owned dealership, and like mom and dad work there, and a couple of I think they have 3 sons, 2 of the 3 sons work there, 1 of the daughter-in-laws work there, and it's, I mean, you can just feel the love and the warmth in that dealership. They were amazing. They were so much fun. And then, and so I really want to just say, I don't care where you live in the United States. If you want to get a car, seriously, just fly out there and get it from them, because they're amazing.
Yeah, they really were. I mean, they're just like, Crystal's like, it's like grandma or said, hey, come have a piece of pie with me, right?
Yeah, it was that kind of family feeling. Plus, Nick and I had an opportunity to just spend the day together. So we flew there, we drove 90 minutes, we did the whole, you know, figure out the car. They showed us all the nooks and crannies and bells and whistles. And then Nick and I drove the rest of the way home, which was what, like 8 hours?
Yeah.
We made good time. Okay, so let's talk about the Ellis family.
Okay.
So they were really sweet.
Yeah.
And so Elise drove all the way 90 minutes to the airport to pick us up. And she was really, really sweet. And we talked all the way back to the dealership, and then they had parked the car on the dealership floor. So that was
cool.
Cute. Yeah. And it's all sparkly and shiny, so that's really fun. And they just doted over us, which was really nice. And they gave us these awesome new hats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm loving my new hat. I'm gonna wear it all day.
Even though it looks really big on you, so you
It's
look like a
huge.
toddler who's wearing like their dad's hat, and it's just like super big on you.
Yeah, it's big.
Even though it's like, whoops. Even though it's like clipped in all the way.
Yeah. Well, not all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so
You could do it more, but like the bill is wider than your face.
the bill is wider than my face. That's okay. It's cute. I like it. I have at home a Jeep Hair Don't Care hat that I had totally intended on wearing today, but since we got up at 5:30 this morning, I kind of forgot.
Now, what would have really impressed him, I'm sure, it would have been like, oh my,
Been like,
Cool.
oh my gosh.
he's so cool.
Okay, so the Jeep is amazing! I love it, love it, love it. It's beautiful. It's like super dark blue, not navy. It's almost got a purple tinge to it, and it matches the RV spot on. So I could not be more happy. And then once we got home, let's talk about the tow package. This is all you, because I don't really know anything about it.
So the tow package is like, I was going between the Blue Ox and the Roadmaster, and, you know, kind of go back and forth. And so at the end of the day, I went with the Blue Ox. You know, 'cause everyone kind of has it. But I didn't want to go with like the Patriot system, which is like, I think it's the Blue Ox Patriot. It's like this big box sits in your front seat. I'm like, I got enough crap I carry around this RV. The last thing I do is put this big box in there every time. So I'm like, did a little research and I found the Roadmaster and VisiBrake. So I'm like, that's what I want. It gets installed in your Jeep and you don't have to put this big box in and you don't have to worry about it. So call up Trucks there in Louisville, Texas, and just great guys. Just, I mean, top-notch guys. Take care of everything for us. Installed it. They even made us go on a test drive with them to make sure everything was working right. They did an awesome job. You know, it was like a 2-day install for the VisiBrake and stuff, so it just wasn't an easy install either for them.
Again, amazing customer service. Really, really good people.
Yeah. We're gonna put some rock lights on it too.
Yeah.
So we'll probably get that done next week. So we'll probably do a video on that. So
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
So we're going to put both websites, the Ellis Family and the Trucks website, in the description below. Yeah.
And do it. But it's so far so good. We did our first initial drive with it here. It's about a 30-minute drive back to our storage place, and it was actually really easy. You know, and that's why I was making a left-hand turn, just gotta make sure I cut the car off the Jeep. You know, there's a car in the other lane, just make sure I cut it off. Rather than that, I didn't even know it was back there. It was great. Like, I was kind of shocked. I thought I was gonna be like, well, gotta drive this thing again, learn how to drive this whole thing all over again. But it was real easy to drive. So yeah, it's overall it was piece of cake.
Okay, so the next question is, put in the comments below, what do you think we should name our new Jeep? One name that I wanted to name it Miss Blue, but that is off the table because his Raptor is blue, and if you've seen Jurassic Park, I mean, obviously his Raptor's name is Blue.
Just
so,
saying. It's, you know, you can't take...
Yeah, so Blue cannot be the name of my new Jeep, but here's the picture of it, and
Did you see it? It's awesome. Sound the picture free, by the way.
so please, we would love to know what are some ideas that you have. Please put in the comment below what you think we should name our Jeep. Also, just a reminder, please like and subscribe
And hit the dingy button.
and hit the notification bell.
Dingy button.
That really helps us, and we appreciate you. We love you, and we'll see you later this week for our fun drawing.
See ya.
Bye. Did you turn it off while we ordered?
No, it's on right here.
It's, oh, okay.
It's still going.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut this.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Okay, what are we talking about right now?
I'm gonna leave that in though. Yeah, we just ordered and they have like a Spanish burger. We're gonna try that and it looks good.
And we're in our new Jeep, and we're parked right next to a banana yellow Jeep.
This isn't turning.
I think you have
It's
to
stuck.
take it off. Take it off for a minute.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
See? That's my bro over there.
Why are you the way that you are?